As early as I can remember, since I was at least like 4, that's when my love for art really happened. It started just like any other youngster that sees something, like whether it was on TV, whether it was in comic books. I have to give credit to stuff like Saturday morning cartoons, comic books like Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, stuff like that. I wanted to try and replicate what I was seeing on TV or in comic books, like I said. So anytime I got a chance to like find a pencil or a pen and just any type of paper, I really started just finding myself like with those cartoon characters I wanted to kind of bring to life on my own. And I just kept at it. Like almost every year from there, my parents started taking notice of it. Kids at school started noticing that I was drawing a lot. And it felt really cool because people were asking like, oh, can you draw this? Can you draw that? And I wanted it all. Like I just wanted to keep trying to make people happy with just by drawing. I really wanted to make sure that I did something that would catch attention for whatever reason it was. When I turned 18, that was the day that I knew I wanted a tattoo. So it was at this very shop. At the time, it was called Flaming Heart Tattoos. When I sat in that chair and I started getting the tattoo, a light bulb kind of popped up in my head, and I was just like, hey, you know what? I really don't even know what I want to do as I get older. Tattooing really wasn't an idea up until that point. I wanted to know how to get my foot in this door. It was going to be a difficult task, but I came around, did a lot of grunt work for free. I was trying to just rub elbows with everybody here, and slowly but surely, like it started paying off. They started remembering my name. They started realizing that I was not so much a pest being here all the time, but they knew that I kind of had an itch for it. And I'm glad they did, because that changed my life forever. They finally dropped it on me. They were like, all right, you're gonna tattoo. And I was shocked because I didn't want to do it. I didn't want a tattoo right then and there because I didn't know that I was about to set foot in the tattoo world for real. Like this was it. Like all the stuff that I had done previously, it led up to that moment. I had to do it. From there, I just had to make sure that I progressed, that I didn't just stay stagnant. More years passed by, people started getting wind of my name. They were like, hey, you're Chris DeLeon, right? It's like, man, you did some really killer work on my friend the other day, and I want to get something by you. And then someone else would say that, and then another person would say that. I started realizing, yeah, I am building a really nice set of clientele. I'm gaining a really good reputation. And that's when I started realizing, okay, I'm not scared. It started growing. I started entering contests for tattoos. I'd win at these competitions. My work would start getting featured in tattoo magazines, books that were being published. Like I had some of my sketches in there. It was a really great feeling to see that my hard work in the beginning started paying off. I started realizing I do have the potential to be someone great at this, and I became a well-known tattoo artist down here. There were times that I thought maybe this wasn't for me, that maybe I should quit, but my boss, Kendall Tinker, that everybody knew as Tink, he was a great guy, and I felt like there were times that I didn't think I was cut out for this. Tink would always just tell me otherwise. He saw something in me, and I really appreciated that. Like I had some support with my boss, and he was always somebody that I can count on, and it was awesome to have that type of person in my life. His daughter made sure that the shop lived on. She wanted to make sure that it was in the right hands. So she went ahead and let us take over. Flaming Heart Tattoos was what it originated as in '99, and it was up until just 2 years ago almost that we made the name change, Lionheart Tattoos. I wanted to keep heart in there because it's always going to be Flaming Heart in my eyes. And well, Lion, my last name is DeLeon, and you know, I just want to kind of merge the two together. In my eyes, like I started off here as a young kid working under Flaming Heart Tattoos. I'm gonna treat it the same way and give it the same respect that I always have, and I'm gonna run it to where I feel Tink would be proud. A few years ago, I had the opportunity actually to go to a school and start talking about artwork, and to have the opportunity to give back, I was just like, man, you don't even have to ask me twice. Like, I'll do this, like, definitely. Like, I'd love to be a part of this. I'd love to go ahead and spread my knowledge to kids. You know, not so much tattooing per se, but just art in general. I let them know, like, you know what? Like, if you keep up at this and don't give up, you'll be there. You'll be as good as me or even better. Like, I want these kids to be better than the people they look up to. And hopefully when they're around my age that they do the same, because it's full circle. You know, we have to give back what we took in, and you know, it's the least I could do when it comes to what the community has given to me. So I love doing that. I really didn't think I was going to get this far in this type of business, but I'm glad I did, because it's opened a lot of doors for me, a lot of doors of opportunity. No one really knows what they have in store for them, but if it's one thing I know, just go for it. Don't let things stop you from doing what you love. Anyone that's doing what they love, they started somewhere, and that's, as cliche as it sounds, you know, it's got to start somewhere. It's got to evolve from a certain point in your life. With me, it was tattooing.